You just stand up and just move a bit backwards so that I can see you standing up. A bit backwards, then put up your hand like that.
A bit down.
Okay, it looks strong, huh? Okay. Okay, you can sit down, Okay, what's the name?
My name, sir? My name is Atilano1.
Your name is Honeyland. Okay, I will call you Len, L-E-N, Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
When you come here also, we'll call you Len. Nobody's going to call you Honey.
Okay, sir, no problem, sir.
Okay. What is your age?
I'm 38 years old.
38. Your birth date?
Sir?
Your birth date?
Again, sir?
Your birth date?
I am
Birthday.
birthday, May 29, 1980.
Again?
May 29, 1980.
Okay. Your height and your weight?
I'm 5 feet and 50 kilos.
Okay, you are 5 feet 1, and
50 kilos.
are you 50 kilo or 60 kilo?
67.
60, What is the marital status?
Single, sir. Single parent.
Single, you're single mother.
Yes.
How many children do you have?
2. I have 2 children.
How old are your 2 kids?
4 and 6 years old.
Now, who look after your children when you are working in Malaysia?
My mother, sir.
Your mother. Have you got the permission from your mother?
Yes, I already tell my mother.
But you are mentally prepared to come here to work. You're sure you're mentally prepared? You won't change your mind?
Yes, I'm mentally prepared.
And these 4 and 6 years old, are they boy or girl?
Sir?
These 4 years and 6 years old, lalaki or babae?
I'm with my mom.
No, your child, your children, are they lalaki or babae?
1 girl, 1 boy.
1 girl, 1 boy. Which one is boy, which one is girl? 4 years old is boy or girl?
Sir?
4 years is boy or girl?
The 4 years old is the girl and the 6 years old is the boy.
Okay. What is your educational level?
High school graduate.
High school, how many years?
4 years.
So you finish your high school,
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your experience, I want to know your experiences. What are your experiences?
I'm ex-abroad from Kuwait.
You worked in Kuwait before,
Yes, sir.
Okay, what was the job in Kuwait?
Household worker.
Okay, household work. Other than household work,
I see the kids.
Kids, you are looking after kids,
Yes, sir.
How many kids are there in the family in Kuwait?
3 kids.
3 kids.
3 kids there.
How old are they?
4, 6, and 8, 7.
4, 6, and 7. 4, 6, and 7 years old. Are they boy or girl?
1 boy, the 4 years old is the boy, and 2 girls.
I see, okay. Okay, what was the job in looking after the 3 kids?
I see them, I shower them, I make their food, same time.
You make them food? I see. You make them food means you cook for them.
Yes, I cook for them.
Oh, I see. So, do you like cooking?
I can cook, sir.
You can cook,
Really good.
okay. You shower them, you cook for them. Do you feed them?
Yes, yes. The 4-year-old.
Yeah, you feed the 4 years old. Okay, other than that,
I do the household chores.
okay, look, the household work. What about the kids? What are the things that you have to do? You say you shower them, cook for them. Maybe for the 4-year-old, you might help them to change her. Her change her clothing, and also send them to school. Do you do that?
Yes, the bus fetch them, and then after they all go to school, I clean the house.
Oh, I see. So you make sure that they go up the bus safely, right? And then when they come back, you help them to get down from the bus, make them, so that they are safe back to the house. Is there something like that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you know that when you look after the kids, you have to be very responsible,
Of course, sir. I know that. Yes, sir.
You are. Can you promise me that you will be a very responsible lady?
Oh, yes, sir.
Because looking after kids is very responsible.
Yes. I treat them as my child.
Okay. And how many years were you working in Kuwait?
2 years and 2 months, sir.
2 years and 2 months. I see. Do you know how many years is your contract in Malaysia?
Yes, sir. 2 years also.
2 years. Do you think you can finish your contract?
Yes, I will. I will, sir.
I see. If the employer is good and they want you to continue your work here, do you think you want to continue?
If my employer good, it's upon my employer.
I see. So, for Kuwait that you worked 2 years and 2 months, what was the decision for you to come back?
No, I changed my mind. I don't want to come back there.
I see. Why? What's the reason?
The reason the food, I don't like the food.
The food. Then, what else is? What about the employer?
Employers good, but I don't have rest.
Hello.
I cannot rest.
Yeah.
The children, I'm so tired.
Can. Okay, alright, thanks. What did you say?
No rest.
Oh, I see. They don't give you rest.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. I know working in Kuwait is not so easy, with the employer. We all know that. But Malaysia, the employers are all very good. I will definitely give you a very good employer, especially in here we take care of you. The agency are responsible here. We take care of you. But you must be responsible and you must come here to work, not to give us problem. Can you promise me that you will be responsible, hardworking, and
Yes, sir, I promise that. I am honest and hardworking and willing to learn.
and also listen to the instruction of the employer?
Yes, I will listen.
You will, okay. Other than English and Tagalog, what can you also speak Arabic?
My other employers not Arabic. They speak Masri from Egypt.
Oh, I see. That means they are not speaking the Arabic language. They don't speak Arabic. They speak English to you, is it?
My madam want to speak English, so the children will learn to English.
I see. Okay. Now, if the employers want you to work, you will have your off days, okay? You have 1 off day in a week. That means 4 off days in a month. You have the off days. But if the employer say they are busy, they want you to work on your off day, are you willing to do it? They will compensate you. They will pay you for the off days. Just once in a way.
No problem, sir. I can work.
You can, but of course they will give you your off days whenever it's possible, and of course you are allowed to rest when you are very tired.
Yes, sir.
We will definitely take care of you, but the main thing is you must also take care of the employer, especially the children, and do your housework properly.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know your duties, you know your duties well, you are responsible. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay, sir. I know. I know
Yeah.
my responsibility.
Okay, you must be responsible, trustworthy. The very important thing is you have to be trustworthy and responsible, and of course discharge your duty properly.
Yes, sir.
Now the handphone, you are allowed to have a handphone to call your loved ones in the Philippines. Only to the Philippines. You cannot call anywhere, in Malaysia when you come here. Can you agree to that?
Yes, sir. Only my loved ones from the Philippines.
Yes, in the Philippines, your children, your mother, those that you want to contact the Philippines, we will allow you. But we don't want you at random. You want to make friends here, you want to call here, call there. I think that is too dangerous. You are allowed to use the phone only after working hours. During working hours, you are strictly not allowed to use the phone. Can you agree to that?
Of course, sir.
Yes, okay. Now we have got Chinese, Indian, and Muslim employers. Are you okay to work for the Chinese or Indian or the Muslim employer?
No problem, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
Your contract here is, it's 2 years, so you must finish your 2 years, and if possible, you can extend your contract. Am I right?
Yes, sir. I can.
Do you have any question to ask me?
No, sir. Nothing.
Okay, regarding your salary, all this, I think Bet will be able to advise you. They have already told you 400 USD. At the moment, it's about 21,500 peso, I think, depending on the exchange rate.
Sir, can I ask?
Yeah.
If I go there, can I bring my...
Hello. I think hang.
cell phone?
Yeah, you can bring your cell phone. That's what I'm telling you. Okay, what type of cell phone you are going to bring? Is it a smartphone or just an ordinary phone?
Am I allowed to bring?
No, you want to bring an ordinary phone or a smartphone?
Smartphone?
Okay, you can bring the phone, but you are not allowed to use it during working hours.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Can you agree to that?
Yes, of course, sir. I agree.
When you work, you cannot be holding the phone one hand and then you cook with one hand, or you look after the children.
Yes, sir. I know that.
You know that, Now looking after children. Looking after children. I have to stress again, it's a very responsible job.
Yes, of course, sir. I know that.
So can you agree to the responsibility that you will be, doing for the job? The responsibility to look after the children? Can you agree to it?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, What about elderly people? The elderly, the infirm, that means they're invalid. Do you have any experience looking after elderly people?
As of now, sir, I take care of my father in the hospital.
Oh, your father. How old is he?
75.
75. Can he walk?
Yes, he can walk, but slowly.
I see. So your only experience to look after your father, who is maybe weak and then needs your help, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, if I employer who wants to employ somebody to look after the elderly, do you think you can do? You can, Okay. So mentally you are already very much prepared to work,
Okay, sir. Yes, sir, I am.
What about baby? Do you think you can look after a baby, like taking shower for a baby, change diaper, or feed the baby? Do you think you can look after a baby?
Okay, sir, no problem. I have baby. I already have baby.
I see. So you have experience looking after your own baby, right?
But sometimes I'm afraid from the other lawyer. Maybe they are.
Yeah, I know that. Okay, every family is different. Okay, we know that. Every house is different. Those experience you have in the Middle East, the experiences also could be different in Malaysia. But generally, the housework could be the same. You need to clean the house. You need to mop. You need to vacuum, and you need to clean the bathroom, do up the beds. All these are generally the same. Okay, but of course the children, you have to adjust to the family preferences. Is that okay? Of course the mom will teach you, but you have to listen to the instruction. Is that okay?
I'm waiting.
You are willing to listen to the instruction. You won't argue with the employer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you have to make sure that that you learn fast, and then you do the work without the employer asking you too many times. They tell you one time or two times. Then after that, you should be able to do it on your own. Is that okay?
Yes, sir, it's okay.
Now, if the family, like what you have done in Kuwait, they also send the children to the school, then you have to wait for the school bus and make sure that the child or the children goes up the bus safely. Can you do that?
Yes, sir, I am doing that.
You are doing that, I see. You are doing that when you are working in Kuwait,
Yes, sir.
What about housework?
Oh my God. I'm the only one who cleaned the house.
Oh, I see. How big was the house in Kuwait? Was it a big house?
It's only a flat, sir.
Or it's only an apartment or it's an apartment, is it? That means it's not a very big house.
Not very big.
Not very big,
Like that.
But of course, you will know how to use the washing machine, rice cooker, vacuum cleaner. Do you know how to use all these electrical gadgets? You can, What about hand washing? Do you know how to do some hand washing?
Hand washing?
Yeah, some clothing. Yeah, I know in Philippines most of you all use hand and the clothing you all use to do it hand wash. But some clothing in Malay, I mean there are some clothing that needs to be hand washed. So you will have to also do it. Can you?
Yes, sir, I can.
Can, okay. What about cooking? Do you like to cook?
Yes, I am cooking in Kuwait.
I see. That is, you are cooking Arabic food, right?
Yes, sir.
What about Philippine food? Do you know how to cook Philippine food?
Of course, sir, I can.
Okay, here in Malaysia is quite near to what is in the Philippines. The food is almost the same, like adobo. We have also something like that. The licen also we have something like that. And also the tocino also something that we have. It's almost the same.
Okay, sir.
So if you learn cooking here, I think it's very easy. And the food, I hope that you will not have problem with the food. Do you think that you have problem with the food here?
No, sir.
It's very close. The weather, the food, it's almost the same. That's the reason why you want to come here to work, right?
Yes, sir.
But if the mom want to teach you, are you willing to learn cooking?
Of course, sir, I am willing.
Do you know how to bake cakes?
What, sir?
Do you know baking?
Baking.
Baking,
So, only small.
I see. Okay. The mom can teach you. What if the mom gives you a cookbook? Can you learn from the cookbook and can you learn from the recipe? And do the cooking from the recipe?
If the madam teach me, if he can teach me.
He can teach you. What if the madam just give you a cookbook? Do you think you can do it on your own?
I can. I think I can.
You can. But it's good that you can give it a try. Of course, if the mom can teach you, is so much the better. Now, are you afraid to be alone in the house? Let's say the children goes to school and mom sir goes to work, you're alone in the house. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, sir. I was alone in the house in the Kuwait. I am only one.
I see. Because the children go to school, the mom work, is it?
Yes, sir. They all go to school.
Are you willing to obey the rules and regulations from the employer?
Yes, I'm willing to do the rules and regulations.
Make sure that the rules and regulations you have to follow. Strictly no handphone during working hours, and also after working hours you can use a phone maybe short while, maybe 10 minutes or the most 15 minutes. You cannot use too long because you'll be depriving your sleep. Night time you need a lot of sleep for you to get up in the morning.
Yes, sir, I know.
Of course we will allow you to contact your family, but don't overuse it. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Let's say you come here, your duty is to look after the house. You have to make sure that the people coming to the house are given the permission by the mom or the sir. You cannot bring in friends or relatives to the house without the permission. Can you agree to it?
Yes, sir. Of course, I
You have to look after the house. You have to lock the gate. Make sure that no strangers comes into the house. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Have you got any relatives or friends in Malaysia?
I don't have any friends.
No, and I don't want you to make any friends here. What you need to do is to concentrate on your work. Is that okay?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
If the employer is a vegetarian, they only eat vegetarian, that means no meat. Do you think you can accommodate such type of food?
Yes, sir. Of course, I can.
Yes, okay, the appliances like vacuum cleaner, washing machine, rice cooker, microwave, oven. Do you know how to use all these electrical gadgets?
Yes, sir. I can use it.
You can, of course mom will teach you because every house also is different, okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you afraid of heights? Let's say you need to use a small ladder or a stool to clean the window or the fan. Can you do it?
Yes, sir. I can clean the window and the fan.
Yes, okay. So do you have any question to ask me?
Nothing, sir.
No, okay. Okay, thanks so much. I think you did very well in your interview,
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
okay.